Welcome to my planking video. My last plank went 7 minutes and 40 seconds, and I figured I'll try to tell you a little bit of the techniques that help me be able to hold a plank that long. My normal routine is I run during the day, sometimes at most nights, times at night, and then I'll do an ab workout late at night before I go to bed. And after about 5 minutes of rest after my ab workout, I'll hold a plank for as long as I can. My first plank, I got to about 30 seconds, and I thought, I heard the advice that you hold, once you get to your limit, you hold it for 15 more seconds. Everyone can do 15 more seconds. And I got to 45, and I was like, I got to get to a minute. And it about killed me, but I got to a minute that first time. Each time, different techniques that I used just kind of helped me to improve. Slowly worked into the 2 minutes and 3. Then I got up to 5, and I was like, this is unreal. I didn't think it could go this long. And here recently I went 6 minutes and 7 and 7:30. Then last night was 7:40. One of the big techniques that helped me a lot was music. You need anything that can distract you. I put stuff on my iPod, I listen to the music, I'll see how long the song is, and that will give me a guideline that when the song's over with, that's where I'm at, so I'm not staring at the stopwatch as much. You still look at the stopwatch, it's impossible not to, you're just like, can the time fly a little bit faster? But the more you can avoid watching the stopwatch and just get your mind off of something, you're planking, and onto something else, it's very helpful. The 15-second rule, I've been able to overcome that by just basically, when you get to the 15 seconds, then you like, I can do 15 more. And you just keep on going. Then you stop thinking about it, and you just try to keep your body tight, your core tight, and just keep on going. I like to plank with my shoes on. I don't have a exercise mat, so I do it on the carpet. It is killer on the elbows. I do the elbow plank, and I have floor burns on the elbows, but I want to be able to keep traction. I tried the first couple times with the shoes off, and my feet would slide a little bit, and with the shoes on, they just kind of dig into the carpet just enough to hold yourself in a steady position. The longer you can keep totally still and tight, especially in the beginning, that's going to help you go a lot longer. As of right now, I can go maybe a couple minutes in a tight position and not really have to move too much. Then my upper body strength is not as much, so I end up adjusting my elbows, my shoulders a little bit, and even readjust my feet a little bit, keeping my core tight, but just enough to kind of like get some movement in that helps me to be able to hold it a lot longer. You have to breathe. It sounds real simple, but you just keep a steady, keep your nice deep breaths, keep breathing in, and keep focused on what you're doing. Your body will start shaking. If you go far enough, your body will start shaking, and you just start shaking, and before, it was when the body started shaking, I was like, okay, I can't hold on much longer, and then that would be basically the end of my 15 seconds, and I'm done. Then I got to where I can still fight through the body shaking, and a couple times I went 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes with the body shaking. Last night was kind of a breakthrough because I started shaking about 5 minutes into it, and I don't speak out loud, but in my mind I was telling myself to stabilize, and I was able to fight and then stop my body from shaking, and that I was able to hold the plank a lot longer, and that got me past the 7-minute mark and up to 7:40. Tonight I'm going to try to see if I can get to the 8-minute mark. I'm doing it a little bit earlier than I normally do. Normally when I plank, it's toward the end of the night. the food, my supper's had time to digest, and I don't have to worry about that. So see how it goes. I'll try to get to as long as I can. Just bear with me if you will, because I'll be playing I'll have the music. I'll have headphones in. I'll try to communicate as much as I can, but I'm not used to talking while I'm planking, so I'm not really sure. This is the first time I've done the video and first time I've done a plank with anyone watching, so it'll be an experience for me on that part too. So here we go. Controlling the mind is probably the hardest thing to do. Is your mind will tell your body that, or what, your body will tell your mind that you're tired and it's time to stop, but you actually have more in you than you realize. And if you can control your mind and keep your mind focused on keep going, that's when you can do some things that you really never imagined you could. We're at 2 minutes now. If it wasn't for the music, it would be really boring and hard to do. Three minutes. Four. 5. Six. Only got 7, which saying only 7 sounds funny, but once the body starts shaking, it's really hard to hold the plank much longer. The house is hot. I don't have my air conditioning in. My arms were slipping pretty bad from sweat on the thing. I'm on the carpet, so it was much of a challenge. The main thing, if you can learn anything from this video, is you can do it. I'm by no stretch means anyone special as far as this. I just started doing it, and then I set my mind to each time just going a little bit farther. Found anything that worked that would help me to make it last a little bit longer. The music really helped me. My first song was 5 minutes long, so I knew I can kind of get lost in that song, and when that song was over, I'm at my 5-minute mark, and then they go to the second song, and if I'd have made it through it, that would have been past the 8-minute mark, and just wasn't there tonight, but that's okay. Just keep working on it. You have to do it daily. I usually end up doing it at least 5 times a week. I get pretty lazy on weekends. I don't do it sometimes when I'm on weekends free, so a bad habit. But there's several planks you can do. I do the elbow plank. There's side planks. You can do it from your fingertips. There's plenty. I just got my information off of YouTube, and then any info I got from anyone else, and then I just started working on what worked for me. This is the first time I watched myself on video too, so I'm hoping I'm doing it the correct technique, but I can feel through the upper body, through the core, and through the thigh area. If you feel that all those muscles really tight, and you feel them working, you're doing it right, and it's improving it, and it's really improved my running. I can run, and very seldom do I. Usually, my limitation is how much my legs would take me. It's not usually how much air is in my lungs. I'm usually able to go with that. So, hope it helped out. Maybe next time I do another one or something else, but for now. Thanks.